What it is, what's up, welcome back to the One and Nolan. I'm Quiana. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you're returning, go ahead and give this a thumbs up as well. Yeah, and if you have any questions or anything else you want to see from me or my channel, go ahead and hit the comments when you're done watching this video. But yeah, so today, as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be adding accessories to my braids. So we're going to get right into that. Okay, so this is my first time adding accessories to my braids, but hopefully they turn out okay. So I went to the hair supply store and I got these 3 items. So these gold clips pretty much are just clips. They should be as simple as just putting them, expanding them, clipping around, putting them on the braid. Yeah. And then here's the string. I don't really know how much is in here, but I was just trying to go for something cheap. I'll probably put it on a couple of braids. And here is some yarn. This is like thinner, so I'll probably wrap these around my braids. And yeah, so all of this was about $5. So that's really kind of the point of this video, is to find cheap ways to accessorize your braids. Right now, this is like the Instagram look, a very popular look. So if you go into any beauty supply store, all of that will be marked up. So you gotta go to, I don't know, I had to go to a few before I found some so that I would only be spending $5, because I went into one store and pretty much like the yarn, the string itself was like almost $5, and I was like, there's no reason that string should be $5. So yeah, so definitely if you're going to a local beauty supply store, which I do suggest because I'm sure they'll have it, just make sure you're not going to one that's going to mark up the prices and you're spending way too much money on accessories, because this should be something cheap and cute for you to just add to your braids. But yeah, so let's get right into it. So this yarn is actually all connected, so I'm probably gonna have to probably end up cutting the yarn for when I wrap it around my braids. Yeah, just opening all of this stuff up so we can take a better look at it before we get started. I don't know why I just made that face. Okay. We love to call your name. I don't know why this is tangled. Okay, so I want to go ahead and already point out that this string, if you buy the packet where it's all rolled up, it's a very long piece, so you'll have to go ahead and cut it into sections, but that's no problem. We can just go ahead and snip it. I'm going to measure it out first to see how long I want it, and then I'll let y'all know how long it is. Okay, so I just figured out that I kind of want about this much string on my hair, and this is, it's looped around, so I want it to be about this long. So cutting here and using this side, so I'm gonna actually cut it a little bit longer, just because, you know, once I do it for real, I don't want it to be too short, and I'd rather cut it longer because I have a lot more string to go. So I'd rather cut it longer, and then once I tie it at the end, I'll be able to just cut the excess off than to just cut it too short and then basically a wasted piece of string. Okay, anyway, so I had to go get some scissors, but yeah, so this is about how long I'm gonna cut it, just to start off, just to see what I need to do. Alright, yeah, and I want to also say that this string, it don't say how long it is, but if you go to your hair supply store, you're probably gonna see the same one. And I mean, this gotta be at least 10 feet. Okay, maybe not 10 feet, but at least 6 or 7 feet long. So yeah, so that just gives you a kind of an idea. Sorry, I dropped a string. That kind of gives you an idea of how long it needs to be. Okay, so I did want to say one more thing, that some people, when they go for this style, they also do use the wire, but the reason I'm not using the wire is because I did, for one, want to make this nice and affordable. So just using string, you know, that was $2 or $3 was better for me personally, just because I didn't want to spend a lot of money on it. And then secondly, when you use wire, you gotta just think about, you know, the maintenance of keeping up with that. Knowing that you just have wire in your hair is like, I don't know, that would just be weird for me, just having something that hard in my hair all the time. When you're trying to lay down and stuff, you got that. And then also cutting the wire, you would have to cut the wire. And then, so I'm probably do, okay, about to get back to what I was saying, but real quick, I'm gonna probably do these with like kind of a bigger gap, and then I'll probably do another one with a smaller gap, just because I like the way this looks. But yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, about the wire. Yeah, so you have to use pliers to like bend it and all of that, and so that's just a lot to do if you are just trying to just get some quick accessories in your hair. Doing this right now, doing this style right here, probably wouldn't take you, do a little bit longer, probably wouldn't take you longer than, you know, 10 minutes at the most. I'm just sitting here recording it, so it'll probably be longer for me, but yeah, so it's just a nice quick style. Once you get to the end, you just need to kind of tie it off, as not too tight, but about as tight as the braid is. Yeah, you don't want it to get too tight because you don't want it to like kind of like have that bend to it. But yeah, so you just tie it, double knot it, tie it, and then you cut it. So yeah. Nice and simple. Okay, so now I'm about to cut it. I'm gonna tie it one more time. So I'm tying it a total of 3 times. I tied it twice and I already made the knot, but I'm just gonna tie it 3 times just to be safe, on the safe side. But yeah, so like I said, when I measured off my string, I made it a little bit longer, so I'm wasting this much. But like I said, it's better to just make it a little bit longer than you guess, just because if you make it too short, you really can't do anything with that piece if you want it longer than that. So then yeah, so this is really the best way to go. Okay, so for the sake of this video, I'm gonna go ahead and add some clips in just so you guys see how that looks too, and then I will probably speed this video up and continue to add things to my hair. Okay, so here are the clips that I have. Yeah, so they just say hair accessory 40 piece. Yeah, make sure you really look at the thing, because like I said, the beauty supply store, they be having all types of stuff going on. The stuff has limited wording, so there's not really anything to read on it. So you kind of gotta just go for what you think it is. And I know that some of the clips had like, they were like connected to other, it was like jewelry, I don't know, it was like a ring that was connected to, oh snap, no, this is not what I thought I bought. Or is it? Oh yes it is. Okay, whew, I didn't think this thing came loose. Okay, so I'm gonna take this braid and towards the top area, this is so bright, towards the top area, I'm just gonna go ahead and expand it, and then you kind of just clip it like that. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do another one over here. But yeah, so it's pretty simple and affordable. There's another clip right there. I just wanted to point out also that right now I'm doing this in front of y'all. I don't have a mirror. I'm just looking in the camera to kind of see myself. So some of this might not be as perfect as I want it, but it's very easy to take a loose and redo it again. Like I said, they give you so much wire. Then I bought these extra thin wires. That's not it. These are it. These extra thin wires. I don't know why I keep saying wire. These extra thin. I bought extra thin string that can also ravel on my hair. So I'm also show you guys how to do that too. But yeah, so if you do it the first time and you see your string isn't as perfect as it needs to be, like I said, the pack comes with plenty in it, so don't feel like you have to leave it like that. Take it a loose and redo it. It doesn't take that much time, so taking it a loose shouldn't be much time at all. So now I'm taking my skinny string and I'm going to ravel it around my hair, but I'm going to try to do it without any gaps. So if you get the same pack string that I did, this string is actually already cut, and it's about I'm going to fold it in half so you guys can see on camera, but it's about this long. Here's the end of it, here's the other end, and this is folded in half. So now what I'm gonna do with the smaller one is I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing I did with the longer one. I'm gonna ravel it this time as close together as I can though. I don't know. Kind of slipping out of my fingers, but yeah. So like I said earlier, actually I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm not in front of a mirror. I'm only doing this in front of the camera, so it is a little bit harder for me to keep it as straight and perfect as I would like. But if you are in front of a mirror, you should be able to see and keep it really close together. And if your string is too short with this style, it's actually okay because you can tie it off, and since you're just raveling on top of it, you can just keep on, well, you can kind of do like another one and close up that gap. You don't want to do too many over the same area, and you want to keep it as straight as you can without like going over the same area too many times, because you don't want it too bulky. But like I said, I'm not in front of a mirror, so mine probably won't be perfect. But yeah, so you just keep on going with that. This specific style takes a lot more patience, and it takes a little bit longer to do, but it still only takes you a couple minutes, just a little bit longer than the other ones. And yeah. And I am using the smaller string today just because I bought it and I wanted to use kind of a smaller string for this style, because my box braids aren't that big. They're a good medium size, so yeah, so if you have bigger box braids, I definitely would suggest using the same size string you use on these for this. But if you do have smaller braids, I think a smaller string for this style looks a little bit better, just because it kind of goes with your braids more. And also, you don't want to have your braid, you don't want to have your braid bending because it's so tight. So all you want to do now is the same thing you did with the other side, and just go ahead and tie it off, and then go ahead and cut the end. Be a little bit more careful with these strings though, because they are smaller.
Everybody go ahead and get your roll on. I know Shawty and she doesn't want no slow song. Had a man last year, life goes on. Haven't let that thing loose, girl, in so long. You've been inside, know you like to lay low. I've been peeping what you bringing to the table. Working hard, girl, everything paid for. First, last phone bill, call no cable. With your phone now, got it, them angles. With your phone now, snapping like you're Fable. And you're showing off, but it's alright. And you're showing off, but it's alright, yeah. Said that's a real one in your reflection. Without a follow, without a mention. You really piping up on these hitters. You gotta be nice for what to these hitters. I understand you got 100 bands, you got it, baby bands. You got some bad friends. High school pics, you was even bad then. And you ain't stressing off no lover in the past tense. You already had them. Work at 8 a.m., finish round.
Alright guys, so that's pretty much how you add accessories to your braids. Thank you for watching my video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it and you want to see more videos like this. Go ahead and comment if you have other suggestions, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Bye guys.